is gonna be the music event of the century. I promise you.
We've been waiting for the right moment to tell everybody that we're getting married, but...
What do you mean Pink 182 ain't coming?
They don't believe we've got the resources to pull any of this off.
Maybe that mule's getting kickbacks.
I'm Cara, the manager of Ralphy's Retreat. We love pigs, and this is a pig sanctuary. In our little corner of the world, people care a whole lot about animals, and pigs are no exception. They have so much personality. They're social, playful, clever, and they can get themselves into a whole pile of trouble. Sometimes, I think they're living in a world of their own.
You guys might not know this, but I used to sing. See, I'm always reinventing myself, like Madonna, or as I like to call her when I bump into her, Madge. Anyway, I used to sing, and so my old agency just contacted me and was like, hey, there's this lit new festival coming up, and it is literally happening in your backyard. This is gonna be fire.
Okay, action!
Alright, I'm Applejack, and this is Radar. We're here on this fabulous island of Melon Cay.
Island?
I'm just showing them the property.
I like it, man.
It used to be owned by Pablo Escobar.
That is so random, dude.
We're getting set up for the Melon Festival. This is gonna be the music event of the century, I promise you.
An experience to exceed everything. This is where you want to be. This is the life you were meant to live. Take the leap, because you're gonna love it. Melon Fest.
I like your life, man. I like what's going on.
Are you excited for August?
I already got my ticket, brah.
Running a sanctuary like this takes a community. We're so lucky to have a dedicated group of sponsors, board members, and volunteers supporting our efforts. There's definitely a romantic notion about what it's like to run a sanctuary. 16 years ago when I started, I honestly had no idea of how much it was going to cost and the toll it was going to take on me physically running something like this. It's a huge undertaking. Today, I've learned quite a bit, and I try to impart my knowledge and share that with people, particularly those who want to start sanctuaries of their own. It's a great thing to do, but you have to be prepared. With that experience, I'm able to impart my knowledge to potential donors so that they understand where their money is going. It's so important to be transparent and let people know that their donations are going to the right thing. Our everyday expenses include feed and bedding and hay for the horses. We also have expenses like vet bills, which can be huge. There is so much needed to run a place like this, and the secret to our success is watermelon. Our biggest fundraiser is Melon Fest, an annual event where people can pop by the farm and give their favorite pig a watermelon.
Hey, I bought the exclusive rights to the name Melon Fest. If you want to use it for your little party, you're gonna have to talk to my lawyer.
Pigs love treats, and we love seeing the big smiles on people's faces when they get to toss a big old watermelon into the pigs' pens and watch them go wild with joy. Norfolk County is one of the largest growers of watermelons in Canada, which is fabulous for us. Right before Watermelon Fest, we reach out to the local producers and ask them if they've got any melons that they'd be willing to donate to our pigs. Normally, when people arrive at Watermelon Fest, there's already a huge pile of melons waiting to be distributed. The rule with Watermelon Fest is bring a watermelon to get through the door. So everyone brings at least one. Every year it's a competition to see if we can get a bigger pile of melons. It's all fun and games until you have to decide which pig is your favorite to share a watermelon with. It's a tough choice.
I know who my favorite pig is. When you think of a pig, you probably picture one rolling around in the mud. But when I think of a pig, well, she sparkles.
Things have been going so well with Rupert. These past few months have been a romantic dream. We've been waiting for the right moment to tell everybody that we're getting married, but
it's been hard to find that time ever since Applejack announced Melon Fest. It's gonna be the hugest event ever, and it's got everybody distracted, that's for sure. I've barely been able to concentrate on my own vows. To my dearest Sparkles. No, that doesn't sound right.
Can Applejack get a startup festival going this quickly?
He promises yes, but sometimes I'm not sure I trust that wonky donkey.
Trust me, y'all. You are gonna high-key love Melonfest. Pigs are gonna be talking about this epic party for generations. Melonfest tickets are first come, first serve. 10 treats a pass, upgrade to VIP for 5 more. The biggest party this barnyard will ever see. Come on, folks.
I was really excited when Applejack asked me to be the assistant to the executive festival coordinator. I mean, I've never really done anything like this, but Applejack told me he thinks I'd be perfect for the job.
As a donkey, I'm used to doing all the work. But for this festival, I needed someone I could rely on. Someone who would take orders. And you know who's perfect at that? Dogs.
I mean, the timeline is a little bit tight, but Applejack seems like he's really got this thing figured out. So I think we'll be okay.
We'll be okay. But first, we really gotta get this thing blowing up on Pigstagram. Everyone knows that sex can help sell a fest. A little pigskin, a little badonkey dog.
Wow! This says that us lady pigs are invited to do some modeling to promote the fest. Are you in, Sparkles?
Oh, I'm thinking I might be busy around then, so...
Busy during Melonfest. What else could you possibly be doing, Sparkles?
Maybe Rupert and I should just pig-elope and get away from all this.
Well, this Southern Belle's been counting her calories. I'm feeling good about myself, and I'm gonna be one of those models. Yep, I've come a long way this summer. I'm gonna let loose at Melonfest. I shouldn't let this last bucket of ice cream go to waste, though. OMG! Swindle Jenner is coming to the fest. Of course they're gonna want me to sing. See, I'm a huge pigfluencer too. 25,000 treats? Hey, I'm not thinking about the treats. I'm thinking about the kids. Why should I deprive them of this? Whoa.
My bright and shining Sparkles, you caught my eye the moment that I arrived here, and nothing could distract me from our lives together.
We're so excited! Applejack is dropping names of musical acts right now. He already announced Pooh Fighters. This fest is gonna be Gucci!
All the hottest performers are gonna be here. Pig Laser, Boar Closure, Ray Salmon, Pigos, Miley Cyrus, and Pink 182.
And nothing could distract me, Sparkles, from our... Did he just say Pink 182?
This is where you want to be. This is the life you were meant to live. Melonfest.
Okay, so I just found out that Pink 182 is playing right here in my backyard, which is kind of bad timing because Sparkles and I are trying to plan our wedding, and we still haven't told anyone that we're doing it. This festival that Applejack is planning has everyone on the farm all riled up.
I'm a pigfluencer.
I'm a pigfluencer. I am a pigfluencer.
A pigfluencer? No, I'm gonna be a bride. That is, if Rupert and I can ever pick a time and place to tell everyone. You know what? We don't even need to tell everyone, Rupert. That's not the important part. I just want us to be together.
Yeah, you bet, but did I mention that Pink 182 is playing? I mean, those guys really got me through my teen years.
We talked about getting away from here during Melon.
I know, right? So would it be bad if I already bought 2 VIP packages?
Okay, Mac. I think we'll build the stage right here.
I just got Pink 182's Tech Rider today, and I don't know where on this island we're gonna find projection feedback speakers and a subwoofer.
I thought that woofing was your business, dude. Listen, Mac, how many times do I gotta remind you that we're a solutions business, not a problems business?
I can't even understand half of this, Ryder. It's all just consonants and numbers.
You got this, dog.
What's a VX3600? The problems were starting to pile up, and Applejack's solution was to just keep throwing more treats at the problem. But we don't have any treats. And reaching out to the big axe is harder than I thought. Applejack's name doesn't have the industry clout that I thought it did.
Who is Pink 182 anyway? I mean, listen to the daft lyrics. Oink, 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 oink. And this is real slop. Give me the bands that play the big stock any day. Jefferson Pigpen, Joe Hogger, Janis Joplin, Biggie Hendrix, and Sha-Na Na.
I'm not sure that Applejack can pull off a festival of this size. And this quickly? Maybe that mule's getting kickbacks.
Any word on the watermelon delivery, Mac?
They should have arrived by now. I'm freaking out.
Festival's in 2 days. Source some last-minute cantaloupe. No one will know the difference.
But we promised them watermelons.
They can happen, Mac. I don't care how, dog, as long as it's epic.
Hey, Jessica, it's Cara calling. How are you? Great. I was wondering, do you guys have any watermelons left, please? Oh, no, really? You've got none? Okay. Do you know anybody who has any? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. The farmers always rake them under right now. Mac, I don't know what we're gonna do, dude. We can't find any melons.
Oh man, I am so stressed out. I'm sweating like a pig.
Dude, let me bust that myth right now. Pigs don't sweat. That's why we need the bud to cool us down.
Hey, Hermione, did you just apply one of your Wallow facial masks?
I've gotta look my best, kid. And that's why I wanted to talk with you. Don't call it a comeback, but I'm gonna be up there singing at Melon.
Really? Wow.
And I want you to DJ for me. You know, turntable something up, farm fresh.
Hermione, I'm flattered. But I've got my own life to be paying attention to right now.
What could be more important than this?
Okay, so we'll have the welcome bar here. You should start selling drink tickets today.
Drink tickets? But we don't have any drinks.
And try to see if you can sell some VIP cabanas. And then try to see if you can find some cabanas.
Oh boy.
When you first moved here, Rupert, you were always walking around with those headphones on, listening to the latest beats. Who better to help me get back on stage?
I'm sorry, Hermione, but
This'll get you close to the other bands, kid. All your heroes. What could possibly be more important than that?
well, Sparkles and I. You see, the thing is that, well, we're about to tie the pig knot.
What? Does anybody know?
Well, it's been so busy around here with Melon Fest.
So things aren't going all that well. I've called every watermelon grower in Norfolk County, and none of them have any watermelons left. I actually don't know what we're gonna do.
Gus, I need your help. I'm in big trouble, man. I need some treats from your stash.
What stash?
Come on, man. Everyone knows that you pig stock guys always have a stash.
Ever since they announced his favorite band, I can't even get Rupert's attention. If you're asking me right now if I think the wedding's even going to happen, I just don't know.
How much do you need, Applejack?
400,000 treats.
400,000?
Yes.
I'll need a heavy interest on that.
Yeah, man. Whatever it takes. This event's gotta happen. Whatever it takes.
Do I, Rupert, take Sparkle's hoof in hoggy matrimony? You bet I do. Oh, am I ready to recite my own vows? Yeah, I've got everything totally under control.
Yeah, everything is totally under control. This is not just a music festival. This is going to be the biggest barnyard party of the century. You don't want to miss this.
Whether the secret groom ends up helping me or not, I don't want to miss this. I am getting on that melon train. Hey, what are those two donkeys talking about?
What do you mean Pink 182 ain't coming?
They don't believe we've got the resources to pull any of this off.
But we offered them twice their rate.
Hey, 2 times nothing is still nothing, boss. Once Hermione caught wind of our production issues, that's when the slop really hit the bucket. To be honest, things were never really going that well to begin with.
I knew this was gonna happen. Applejack is an apple jerk. The bands are all pulling out. Melonfest is a total lemon. Get your treats back while you still can. Spread the word.
We're gonna flip everything in this cage. We're mad as hell, and we're not gonna take it anymore. Melon's a lemon. Melon's a lemon. Melon's a lemon.
An experience to exceed everything. This is where you want to be. This is the life you were meant to live. Take the leap, because you're gonna love it.
The words in that promo video sounded so hollow now.
It didn't take long for us to turn into animals. Melonfest.
Harvest time is definitely the pigs' favorite time of year. We live right here in Norfolk County, which is Ontario's garden. There are fruits and vegetables everywhere, and we are lucky enough to get lots of their favorite treats. In June, we always have our annual open house, which is a bit of a strawberry fest as well. So we're celebrating the fresh strawberries in Norfolk County. Pumpkin is excellent. It's not necessarily fatty. It's just a great product to give them. So we like to give pumpkin, but you know, everything in moderation, I think.
I don't think she knows what moderation means. Have you seen Rupert recently?
So apples we need to cut up. It isn't healthy for the pigs to eat the core and the seeds inside. They would have to eat an awful lot of seeds to have cyanide poisoning, which is obviously what's in the seeds. However, I still don't like to give them to them at all. When there's volunteers here and other people at the sanctuary, we don't want the pigs charging around and knocking them over or biting them. So we want pigs that, you know, are socially adept and giving them a reward for being, you know, happy and being polite with visitors. It's exactly what we need from them, and, you know, it just reinforces the positive behavior.
I say, good chap, that rooster is a heck of an expert G-factor. Do I get my treats now?
Often medication is given in muffins here. They like carrot muffins or blueberry muffins best of all, but these are things that obviously could be really fattening in large quantities, but if it helps stimulate their appetite and helps them get back into feeling better, then of course we're gonna give them what they need.
Oh, I knew that muffin was too good to be true.
The other thing that you can tell when you're giving out a treat is different personalities and different behaviors. Some pigs will literally chomp down on the treats and grab it out of your hands as quick as possible, and other ones are really dainty. So you can tell a lot about their personality traits just from the way that they take a treat. Why have you got your eyes shut like that, you weirdo? Obviously, over the winter, things can get really rough when there's no fresh produce around. So corn is something, and I'm talking about the dried corn that you might buy at a feed store. You can't feed it in excess because it's not good in excess for them. But it's a really great tool for encouraging them to move around and just, you know, interact with their environments. Everyone comes scurrying along and starts rooting in the dirt, and they ask for more, and it's just a fun activity to do with them. And again, their personalities come out. You can see who's the top pig and who's maybe not, and that's good information too, because, you know, if you've got a pig who's on the bottom of the herd, you need to know that stuff to make sure that they're getting the right nutrition and they're not being bullied by the other pigs. Getting close to the pigs and giving them treats is really important because it gives me the opportunity to find out what's going on with them, see how their day's going, you know, spend some quality time together and just enjoy being with them. They are such social animals, and, you know, it's just ultimately a huge amount of fun being with them.
This is where you want to be. This is the life you were meant to live.
I was getting ready for the happiest day of my life.
What we got instead was a disaster.
Where's all the melons? I want my treats back.
Where is Big Laser? Hey, Ollie! My mom and dad paid 20,000 treats so I could come here.
Melon's a lemon. Melon's a lemon.
Don't listen to the guinea pigs. They're just a bunch of spoiled bird potatoes.
I had to sleep in a paper bag.
Applejack will be hearing from my lawyer.
Hey, man, the only band I wanted to see canceled, so I'd like to have my treats back.
No refunds, Rupert.
Oh, I don't think anyone's gonna like that too much. They sound like an angry mob.
Yeah, this is gonna be about as much fun as chicken pox.
Maybe if you just honestly apologize to them all.
Rupert, they're yelling like a bunch of mule skinners out there. Oh man, they really want their melons.
No, what they want is an event.
Hey, honey, I was sorry to hear about Pink 182. I know you had your heart set on them.
Forget about them, Sparkles. During all this chaos, I remembered. My heart's set on you.
Why, Rupert, that's sweet.
Listen, I know those two donkeys can be jackasses, but I thought of an idea that might stop everybody from rioting. What are you doing right now?
Whatever I can to help.
Well, you want to get married?
It was wonderful news, and it changed the whole mood of the day. I volunteered to marry those kids. You see, after Pigstock, I moved to Canada and got my license as a ordained minister.
So I never posed for that melon video. But I didn't want to be a pigfluencer anyway. Not really. What I wanted was to be here for my two lovely friends, and that was better than anything Applejack's video could ever promise. Oh, but speaking of which...
You should have heard Rupert's vows. He took those hollow words and filled them up to the brim.
This is our experience that exceeds everything. This is where I want to be. This is the life we were meant to live. Take the leap with me, Sparkles, because we're both gonna love it.
Wedding Fest.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you bore and sow.
Did you hear? I wrote the vows.
They were beautiful, boss.
And we didn't get killed today either, so that was nice.
Maybe we can try again next year.
I was pretty shocked that none of the local farmers had any watermelons left when I called up. Turns out the local community were buying them up to bring to Ralphie's. It was a perfect start to Melon Fest.
Some weddings explode fireworks.
Some weddings smash glasses and plates.
But
at our wedding,
we
smash melons.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much. The community really came together for this one. Watermelon Fest turned out to be a huge success.
Got room for one more?
Thank you.
And don't forget to get your picture taken for the happy couple.
Connor. All right. Say cheese. Oh.